Forest Bank prison in Salford. A week ago it was kicking off. Gang wars, 2 wings. Someone was badly slashed. No surprise to me. You know, it's a prison I first went to work at in the private sector. I was 38 at the time when I first ventured into that place. It was absolutely terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. I don't know how long it took me to settle. I started working with young offenders. There was a lot of incidents. So I guess I became used to that side of things quite quick. I'll never be able to describe the feeling being on a wing with about 100 prisoners. Another member of staff, towards the end of my short stay in the private sector, new staff every day, a new face. It's not even laughable. You know, you'd be on the wing 6:30. You're opening up at 7 o'clock. You'd be waiting to see who turned up. You know, somebody'd walk on it at 5 to 7. A young lad or lass, uniform hanging off him or her. Absolutely terrified. Absolutely terrified. You'd unlock at 7 o'clock. You get a servery worker out. Servery, serve food, serve meals to prisoners. This way, Stephen. And then it'd start. That servery worker would make toast. Yeah? So you've got nearly 100 prisoners on the wing. You'd be making toast for them prisoners. You'd start unlocking. You could not supervise anything. Somebody would take more toast than they were entitled to. Consequently, the last dozen prisoners would have no toast, and it'd start. They'd be at the office door complaining, "I want my fucking toast!" It was like that. Yeah, I was used to it. New staff. I remember a lad at the office door. I'd just unlocked. He was stood at the office door, people around him in his face. That was it. He was done by dinner. Left the wing, never came back. Absolutely terrifying. So it kicked off. Gang wars. Next Sunday night, we're going to do a little walk and talk. You can't really walk round Forest Bank. The prison itself, built in a park. It used to be you could walk around the prison. Now, there is a fence line with shrubs. It's quite heavy shrubbed. If you walk inside that fence line, you're on camera. I've no doubt somebody will be coming out, or maybe not, or maybe police will be turning up, or maybe not. However, you understand what I'm saying. You'll be highly visible, and yeah, we don't really want that, do we? Where's he gone now? So I'm going to do a little feature with Keith, the lad I did the walk and talk round Strangeways with. It's only a few months ago. He was in Forest Bank. Gang wars. Used to be areas. You see, postcode lottery with prisons. Forest Bank, if you went to court in Oldham, Wigan, Bolton, you'd end up there. If you're at court in Manchester, you'd end up at Strangeways. So you have people from different areas, and they tend to stick together as much as you could call that a gang. Difficult to manage and keep an eye on almost 100 people on your own. In fact, it's nigh impossible. What you're doing, you're not even supervising. You're basically locking, unlocking. It's terrifying. Let me put it in comparison. If I put it in comparison to when I landed at Strangeways public sector prison, I worked on K-Wing, 200 prisoners. So let's double the Forest Bank. 2 staff, 100. So 4 staff for 200 prisoners at Forest Bank. Strangeways, we had 6 on landing. Straight away, we've got 2 more. Yeah, that's massive. You would have a senior officer at Strangeways. So you've got 7. You'd have a cleaning officer. That's a prison officer who's assigned for the day to look after the cleaners. That's 8. to 4. You would have someone in the office permanently all day doing the paperwork, moving prisoners and the like. That's 9 to 200, 4 to 200 in the private sector. You can see the difference there. When I went to Strangeways, for me, oh, it was heaven. Never seen so many staff. So the private sector, yeah, people getting slashed, it is dangerous. Very dangerous, very intimidating. That place was struggling to staff when I left. 2003, 2004, 2004, I believe. And it'll be struggling now. Now, private and public sector staffing levels are very similar. Very, very dangerous place, but Keith was in there. He saw some action, saw people getting slashed. He described it as race wars rather than gang wars. Well, that's quite inflammatory, that, isn't it? It's quite suggestive. Suggests something very, very different. However, we're going to talk about it. We will be on site as much as we can be. We'll try to get the atmosphere for you. I don't know how Keith feels about that, but he is up for it. Yeah, come in. Got about a dozen people now. I'm going to do a walk and talk round Strangeways, try and post them Sundays, different people's experience. One lad, he was there in the 80s. Naughty, start of a big sentence. Very racist, brutal regime. He did time down the segregation, got beatings, kickings, all very fresh in his memory. He went on to go to, I don't know, maybe another 25 prisons during his career. But his memories of Strangeways will live on. So guys, I'm going to leave it there. I want to thank you for your continued support. Been a fantastic community. If you would like me to cover anything, vlog anything, you even want to come on the channel, you know, you've got a story to tell, please get in touch via email. If you can't email, get someone to help you do that. Thanks to everyone who supports me on Patreon, everyone who's bought me a brew. And like I say, as a community, I can't fault you. I do struggle to answer all the comments now. I do read all the comments, but everything is very much appreciated. So, God bless you all. Thanks for coming. I'll see you.